On one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Glad to have you with us. We're broadcasting live from Boston, the home of the Celtics. And, of course, Amari Stoudemire. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And it's a trade that it caught me. A little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have...
I changed my lineup.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Pass to Jokic. The shot from 20 feet away. Harry Johnson grabs the miss. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Nowitzki with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Nowitzki in the post, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. They need this. And Jokic lays it up and in.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Back to Nowitzki. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Oh, my God. They're going under my arm.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
It's White on the wing. And again,
oh, yeah. We got ourselves a point guard, ladies and gentlemen.
Pass to Jokic.
Give me that.
Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic.
Oh, my gosh. Nigga stay glued. Like, move your feet.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's Pierce, following the bucket by the Celtics.
No one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Now, here is Hill. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Oh, my God.
Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Pierce sinks that one from the post.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Bosch in the corner. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 7. It's intercepted.
No.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
A very balanced three-point shooter. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't force things out here.
Here's Nowitzki.
Yo, wide open, bro.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Hill drives.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. Now, no one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Here's Collins. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the
Hey,
shot clock.
come here, Houston.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here's Houston. They get it again. Bosch misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Collins. And it's sent back.
Man, he wants to dunk that.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Spurs leading by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Pierce. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson's shot is off. Here's Hill. Here he goes.
Yo.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And terrific control from Nowitzki, putting a nice soft touch on that floor.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs up 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here. For the Spurs.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing the coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Pass to Goodrich. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Celtics trail by 4. Ellis outside. Out left to the wing. Towns wide open. And it's off from three-point range. It's Goodrich on the wing. Pass to Mashburn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
He's a terrific two-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Smits. The kick out to Towns. And here's Roy. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Roy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Roy. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Left side, Love. Pass to Lambier. Inside, Towns with the steal. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. Here's Smits. Towns for 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Love, no good.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
Kicks it out to Ellis. And the 3 off target.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Lambier. Play with it. 5 points in the game. Adebayo down low. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Ellis. Launches it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
And he nails the 3rd.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
White goes in. Nowitzki looking around. Over Hill. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Hill with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
And he's good on the second. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Back to White. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Outside Bosch. It's back to Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Pass to Nowitzki. There's the pick. Here's Collins. Jokic defending. Nowitzki right side. Just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Drills it from outside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics leading by 5. And here's Bosch for 3. A rebound by Larry Johnson. Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by the Celtics.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Spurs trail by 5. For 3, Pierce. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Collins.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And Hill has it in the corner. And it's Jokic in the corner. A 3-ball. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Collins. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and it's getting pretty good results.
Pass to Nowitzki. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Bosh misses.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
There's the pick. 3-pointer. Now White. He's got 5. Rockets hits. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's for three. Rebound by the Celtics.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And stolen by Love. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. San Antonio again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Johnson can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's World B free. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Celtics leading by 21 to the paint. And that's out of bounds. Boston.
Yo, Eddie, I'm about to quit, bro. This should I can't focus right now. You got it.